Good morning, everyone. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be part of this great program and to be a speaker in this very highly empowering and educating program, the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry Global Women's Breakfast 2023 and RSC Inclusion and Diversity. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. My name is Taiwo Fagbemigun, and I'm speaking from Germany. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Göttingen in Germany. Before I, say a bit more about myself, I'd like to congratulate all participants, particularly students who are participating in this program today. My belief is that it is a good opportunity for you to acquire more knowledge and then to develop capacity to impact your world. And I hope each and every one of you sees this opportunity to build your capacity. Today, I'll be speaking on the importance of STEM education. And in my presentation, I'll give you a brief introduction of myself, and I will then introduce you to STEM education. What is STEM education? Why STEM education? And then we'll go deeper to explain and highlight the importance of STEM education. So, who am I? As I said earlier, my name is Taiwo Fagbemigun. I'm a Nigerian. I hold a PhD from the University of Hamburg in the field of natural science. My PhD was focused on the development of bio-based chemicals for the paper industry. I obtained my Master of Science degree in analytical chemistry from the University of Ibadan. So I'm back home and I'm happy, even though I'm online, I'm happy to, be part of this program being hosted by my alma mater. I also obtained my Bachelor of Science degree in industrial chemistry from the University of Ado-Ekiti. I am a member of the Royal Society of Chemistry, the, the partner of this program. Currently, my research focus as a postdoc at the University of Göttingen focused on development of bio-based materials for insulation purposes. My research interest is in the area of biomass valorization, production of pulp and paper from wood and non-wood materials, environmental sciences, bio-based materials development, and characterization. I am a founder and a CEO of an organization called Horizon Resource Network. This organization supports the integration of immigrants in Germany through capacity building and socio-cultural empowerment. In addition, I am the convener of the Conference of African PhDs in Germany. This is a conference that brings together Africans who are currently doing their PhD in Germany or early career researchers. This conference aims to build a platform for, for mentorship, for networking, for knowledge exchange, and also to see how we can leverage our skills and expertise for African development. I'm also a mentor and a coach. I mentor a lot of students all over the world, master's, bachelor students, and PhD students equally. Once again, it is my honor to be part of this program today. So without further ado, let us begin. What is STEM education? Now, STEM, STEM, is more than an acronym. Of course, we know that STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But it's more than that. STEM education is an interdisciplinary, practical-based, approach to learning that brings together science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Permit me to use the definition of the Federation of American Scientists, FAS, which defines STEM education as teaching and learning in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEM education typically includes educational activities across all grade levels. So STEM education can begin from preschool level up to the postdoctorate level, both in formal settings, that's in the classroom, as well as in the informal setting. Now, the programs of STEM education are majorly designed to prepare students to gain skills required to succeed in our present world. Our present world is driven by technology. Everywhere you go, you see technology. You want to withdraw money from your bank account, you can easily use your app, your bank app. That is technology. It's technology. Everywhere, whatever we do is driven by technology. Today, we can communicate with one another, regardless of your location. If you are seated in the classroom at the University of Ibadan and someone else is located in the US, it only takes you a microsecond to connect with that person. That is technology, and the foundation of that is STEM education. STEM education goes beyond school subjects. Now, it's easy for us to think, oh, science, I just learned physics and chemistry. Oh, technology, engineering. Oh, I can learn how to do technical drawing or simply mathematics. It goes beyond school subjects. STEM education actually governs the way we think and behave. And I must also mention that there is a big connection between, STEM education, what we learn in school, and the world around us. The world around us is all about science, it's all about chemistry. There's nothing around you today. Think about it. What your household materials are produced from chemistry, science, call it soap, even the food you eat, science, your mobile phone, technology. So STEM education goes beyond school subjects. One very important thing that we must take note about STEM education is the fact that STEM education helps us to solve the challenges the world faces today. As we're going to be seeing as we highlight the importance of STEM education, realize that myriad problems facing us around the world globally today can only be solved through STEM education. Nowadays, most careers require some amount of knowledge in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I mean, for example, even psychologists, you know, psychologists require, they need to learn data analysis in order to figure out what people are usually troubled with. So, STEM education provides practical skills for students to succeed in entrepreneurship and also in everyday life beyond entrepreneurship. STEM education helps them to succeed in everyday life. Now, science gives learners an in-depth understanding of the world around us because science is everywhere in the world around us. Technology prepares you as a student to work in an innovation-driven environment. Like I mentioned, think about it, telecommunication is driven by technology. The young people who develop, for example, Facebook, Twitter, they couldn't have done that without being able to code, to write a code. That is technology. Engineering. Engineering allows you as a student you know, to develop problem-solving skills and apply this knowledge in variety of projects. For example, engineering is the basic designs of roads, construction, bridges, buildings. Engineering also help us to tackle the challenges of the changing global weather. So you can see how important STEM education is. Mathematics. Think about it. You go to the market, you want to buy something, you need to analyze, you need to calculate. So mathematics enables people to analyze information, to eliminate errors, and also to make conscious decisions when designing solutions. Mathematics is in every occupation, every activity we do in our lives. We calculate, we analyze. So STEM education is very, very important. STEM education links these disciplines, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, into a cohesive system. Therefore, whoever is opportune to acquire STEM education will receive knowledge that prepares him or her, you know, prepares him or her to provide solutions, innovative and sustainable solutions to problems in our environment, in our society. So why STEM education? Like the first industrial revolution, as you can see, um, where we have steam-powered factories. The second industrial revolution, brought about application of science to mass production and manufacturing. The third industrial revolution starts into digitization. Now, the fourth industrial revolution we build on the widespread availability of digital technologies that were the result of the third industrial revolution. So what does that mean? It means that the fourth industrial revolution will be driven largely by convergence of digital, biological, and physical innovations. The pillar of this revolution has always been STEM, technology, innovation. So STEM education is paramount, to provide solutions to mirror problems, either in medicine, either in security. Today, most countries, especially developing countries, are faced with terrorism. Our armies, our security personnel required sophisticated weapons. This can only be developed through STEM education. Our armies require technology to be able to track down terrorists, oppositions in difficult terrains. Also, STEM education is important in agriculture to develop fertilizers that help to increase harvest, to develop innovations that helps to reduce post-harvest losses. If all of these are then achieved, STEM education therefore helps us to boost our economy and guarantees a sustainable future. So let's bring it up. Let's summarize the importance of STEM education. And as I've mentioned earlier, STEM education is not just a theoretical based study. It is more of practical. So if you are someone who loves to get your hand dirty, you love to work with your hand, you love to fix things, you love to ask questions, you love to, you are curious about why things are how they are. Who love to ask questions about why is this thing like this? Why can't it be like this? STEM education is for you. Now, number one important STEM education is that it boosts your soft skills. Now, what do you call soft skills? There's what you call hard skills, which is what you can do, your technical skills. Your soft skills are your personality, who you are. So, when you learn STEM education, you build soft skills like ability to communicate, because during STEM education, you are exposed to working with people, working with people. in a team, you know. And these the personality traits that, for example, employers or hiring manager are looking at. Now, being able to communicate, decision making ability, critical thinking, communication skills, cognitive skills, resilience, adaptability, being flexible. You know, these are the skills that you acquire through STEM education. Another thing which is also important is that STEM education allows you to be innovative. As a matter of fact, entrepreneurship and STEM education go hand in hand. What do I mean by that? STEM education encourages you to develop questions and turn these questions into investigations, and these investigations can lead to inventions. So STEM education help you to find answers to questions. STEM education fosters innovation. All of the inventions that we have around us today have their pillars in STEM education. Like I mentioned earlier, Mark Zuckerberg couldn't have been able to develop Facebook if he wasn't able to code. There are a lot of apps that we have on our mobile phones today. They are product of STEM education. As technology advances, turning ideas into inventions become easier. Finding, for example, finding cures to diseases, building shelters, building homes from what you can call waste materials, inventing ways to speed up communication. These are examples of things that have already made a difference in our world today, and you can be part of it also. So, if you really like to go in that direction, you can't do without STEM education. Now, if you are able to innovate, if you are able to provide solutions to problems in your environment, you make impact. You can make a difference through STEM education. You make a lasting impact in your environment. Also, because when technology and STEM education appeared or aligned, the possibilities we have to make a difference in our world today and tomorrow become endless. And when you do that, you become a valuable asset to your immediate environment, a valuable asset to your community, a valuable asset to your potential employer. You become a valuable asset even to yourself. And finally, STEM education bridges the gap, the gender gap. Now, this is quite interesting because today we are looking at, how we can increase, you know, girls' enrollment in STEM education. STEM education for all children from early childhood is critical. As a matter of fact, it's the first step to encourage girls to tackle this gender gap issue. So STEM education helps to bridge gender gaps, sometimes fun. And there are hundreds of initiatives around the world, you know, established to increase the roles of girls, women, minorities in STEM related fields. So STEM education can help us to break the traditional gender roles. Yes, on this note, I'd like to say a very big thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope you have learned a thing or two on how important STEM education is and how you can benefit and be part of the global village, a global village of people making impact in their world, in their community, in the society. Thank you so much for this unique opportunity and privilege. I hope you have an enjoyable conversation. I'll be happy to answer your questions if you have any. Once again, thank you. You have a nice time.